Good day, class! I'm Teacher Jules, your science teacher for today. For this topic, here is the most essential learning competency that you need to master. In this video, we are gonna look at the mole concept. We will define what is mole, apply the mole concept in getting the mass or vice versa in every routine, and also give the importance of mole as a form of measurement in our daily living. Okay, class, before we begin, let's have a review. All you have to do is to identify if the following is an element or a compound. Are you ready? Alright, let's start. Number 1. Hydrogen. Yes, it is an element. Number 2. Carbon. Yes, it is also an element. Number 3. Sodium chloride. Yes, it is a compound. It is also known as table salt. Number 4. Carbon dioxide. Yes, it is also a compound. Based from what we have already known, elements are the simplest substances, while compounds are made up of 2 or more elements. Now, do you know how many eggs are there in 1 dozen? Yes, you're right. There are 12 eggs in 1 dozen. How about in 1 rim? How many sheets of paper are there in 1 rim? Yes, there are 500 sheets of paper in 1 rim. Now, if there are 12 eggs in 1 dozen and 500 sheets of paper in 1 rim, how about the hair strands in your head? Or the particles of sand inside the classroom? Can you count it? Not easy, right? The given situations show how hard to count small things in this world. To figure out the countless things in this world, we use the term mole. Okay, class, when we say mole, it is a unit used to measure the amount of substance of too small or too many to count. It has a symbol of mole. In mole concept, we have the so-called the Avogadro's number. It is the number of particles in 1 mole of a substance, or 6.02 times 10 raised to 23 atoms or molecules. This number was formulated by an Italian scientist named as Amedeo Avogadro, meaning 1 mole of an element is equal to 6.02 times 10 raised to 23 atoms, and 1 mole of a compound is also equal to 6.02 times 10 raised to 23 molecules or particles. Okay, class, there are 2 cases in mole conversion. The first case is converting atoms or molecules to mole and vice versa. And the second case is converting atoms or molecules to grams and vice versa. Okay, to understand it deeper, let's have an example problem in each case. For case number 1, how many molecules are there in 4 moles of carbon dioxide? Given in the problem is 4 mole of carbon dioxide, and the unknown is molecules of carbon dioxide. The conversion factor to be used in the problem is 1 mole of carbon dioxide is equal to 6.02 times 10 raised to 23 molecules of carbon dioxide, which is the Avogadro's number. So the solution will be 4.0 mole of carbon dioxide times 6.02 times 10 raised to 23 molecules of carbon dioxide divided by 1 mole of carbon dioxide. So, the answer will be 2.41 times 10 raised to 24 molecules of carbon dioxide. Easy, right? Now, for case number 2, how many grams of carbon are there in 9.2 times 10 raised to 23 atoms of carbon? So the given in the problem is 9.2 times 10 raised to 23 atoms of carbon. And the unknown is grams of carbon. The conversion factors to be used are 1 mole of carbon is equal to 6.02 times 10 raised to 23 atoms of carbon, and 1 mole of carbon is equal to 12 grams of carbon. The mass of carbon can be found in the periodic table of elements. Solution will be 9.2 times 10 raised to 23 atoms of carbon divided by 6.02 times 10 raised to 23 times 12.0 gram of carbon. So, the answer will be Question: why do we need to use mole as a form of measurement in our daily living? We use mole to count of a very large number of particles, especially in the field of medicine, where the amount of an element or substance is very important in making medicines. Now, let's apply what we have learned. Try to solve the given problem. Alright, let's try to check your answer. So the given in the problem is 2.71 times 10 raised to 24 atoms of iron, and the unknown is grams of iron. The conversion factors to be used are, so the solution will be, and you will arrive at the answer of 252.09 grams of iron. For you to practice what you have learned in this lesson, try to answer Activity 1 on your self-learning module on page 6. Okay, that's it. I hope you have learned something about the mole concept. This is Sir Jules saying, be happy and be healthy. See you again next time.